Hello, greet you. Welcome to another one. So, listen to what Prophet Angel has said about all these documentaries, scandals, rumors, speculations, all these things which are coming out about ministers and all those things. And he addressed a lot of things. So, I'm just going to summarize the whole thing. For more information, go to his YouTube channel and you watch the video that he has recently uploaded. Meet you in the next one. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. God bless you.
My calling is to stand and say, Christianity is under attack. Wake up. Wake up. It'll be too late, because I understand your point. Your point is, this is not my man of God. My papa is saying this. My papa prophesied it. I prophesied this issue about TB Joshua. I prophesied it. Why don't you don't see me gloating over it? Hear this. Because I know the calling. Hear this. And the days of visitation are come. The days of recompense are come. You shall know it, because the prophet is taken as a fool. You can read the comments. Foolish man. I knew it. It was evil. You knew it. By what wisdom? I saw one video of Prophet Kakande there. You know, Prophet Kakande prophesied about my third born. Yeah. Prophesied about it. And prophesied about my fourth son. Like, oh, you have two, you think that's finished? No, you're going to have another one like this. And made mention that they were boys. This Prophet Kakande, he came to 47 Empire Street, which was in Manchester. This was our third venue. He came there after the war church had gone. He said, I want to visit you. He just watched me on TV. And then we had to call back some of the members and say, come, there is a service, just a small one. I want you to be prayed for by this man of God. And he came there, said things he had no way of knowing. Went into even dreams. So when I see people laughing at him like, oh, he's a joke, he's a whatever, I'm like, wait a minute. TB Joshua never left us with an option that we can call him, oh, just a clever crook. No. It's either he was of the devil or he was of God. You can't be in the middle. You cannot be. You can't be in the middle. Oral Roberts never left us with an option that we can say he was just a crook. No, there were healings that Oral Roberts did that are to this day are mind-blowing. Kenneth Hagin never left us with this option of, nah, he was just a crook, a conman. Never. There were two alternatives. He might have been of the devil or of God 100%. The choice is then yours. Ezekiel chapter number 13, verse number 1. And I'll show you. It says, because of the multitude of your sins and your hatred, you see a prophet as a foolish man. Yet you don't know what the Western media is doing. Look at all these documentaries have got white people and Muslims fighting Christians. You don't know, you think this is an expose. What happened to African media? Why don't you rise up, African media? Do your research. Do your own thing. Come back with damning exposures. That's all right. But to have a person who was a colonizer come back to you and tell you they love you, that's why they're exposing your people to you. Wake up, Africa. Something is afoot. There is something behind the scenes. Some people called me, why do you stand with TB Joshua? I said, I stand with Christ. TB Joshua seems, just happens to be one of the men of God. Listen to me. Even the people that will oppose me after watching me speak or say what God has really told me, if they attack tomorrow, I'll be on their side. Because that's the calling I have. It's the calling I have. I used to wonder an apostle like Apostle Johnson Suleiman, why he was defending Christians everywhere. And I realized it was his mandate. I had no mandate like that. I had not realized I had that until God visited me and said, why are you responding to this person who is attacking you? This is your child. This is a son in the ministry. According to my level, I've given you as part of the fathers of Christianity. So when somebody who is coming up and rising, no matter what calling I've given them, they're still not bigger than you. If they attack you, don't worry about it. Don't even respond. Then he said to me, I've sent you to defend even him. Imagine my anger. I'm defending the person who is attacking me. I used to even help this man, encourage people to watch him, encourage people to actually listen. You see that? God said, I do not care what you feel. All you have to do is what I want done. Watch this. The prophet is the watchman of Ephraim, but is a foul as snake in all his ways. Now watch. Where is the hatred and the snare? The hatred and the snare is in the house of God. It's in the house of God. It's not outside. It's in the house of God. This is where we find betrayers, in the house of God. There was again a division among the Jews because of these words. Many of them said, he is a demon. He is insane. Why listen to him? This is Jesus. Are you getting this? They said Jesus had demons. Why are we listening to him? So don't, when a man of God comes out and says, yes, TB Joshua is not a man of God, Uebert Angel is not a man of God, these are demonic people. Listen to me. Don't listen. Do you understand the point? What do you think of an apostle in Nigeria who is opposing miracle money? I don't think nothing. Right now, I don't think nothing. God rebuked me and told me what he told me, and you have the record for it. But I can assure you, that is a man of God. I've seen even one of the songs, I think he ministered something to do with that seated upon the cherubim, among the cherubim. Brilliant ministration from him. Brilliant. I'm talking about something God breathed. Brilliant. Let me say something. We even have recommended it in our church. We even sing that song in London. And that's the same apostle who is attacking me. It doesn't matter. I'm not here for personal opinion. I'm here for God's opinion on a man. I was dragged by my own vices to a certain level where I said, what was happening? I got disappointed. And God came to me and rebuked me. So I support everybody. I don't care who comes on and say whatever, they say nonsense. I don't care. Are they called by God? If they are called by God, that's within my mandate to defend them. Because Christianity is under attack. These people are coming to destroy everyone. They start with Uebert Angel, they all go to TD Jakes. And listen, for all that I know, TD Jakes, I don't think he has got anything good to say about me. But what did I do? I rose. Defend. Why? That's my mandate. That's my mandate. Because I know he was called by God. His calling might be different from mine, but he's called by God. I care about what God has given me. That Christianity is under attack because the devil knows he has to establish a platform in Africa. So he's using Western media. Because remember, Africa was under the rule of the Western world, the white community. Even Muslims were controlling Africa. So they know if they come here and speak against one of our own, we will band together and oppose him. What a white man speaks of. True. Let me give you an example for this documentary that came out on TB Joshua. Here is the issue. What do you see on that video? 12 people saying they were accused, this one did this, this one did this. There's no video of him doing it. So that means if you have 12 people come up and they tell you that, oh yeah, we saw the president of Ghana doing this, we saw the president doing that. Yes, how many are you? 15. All disgruntled members. They say something. I'm by no means saying nothing happened to them. Listen to this. I want you to listen to reasoning and to the wisdom of God. People have come up and they say this. And then you see one is gay. They're not going to support a Christian. Do not accuse anyone. That's what the Bible says, an elder. Unless there are 2 or 3 witnesses. Now you say, oh yes, our witnesses. No, the Bible says 7 things I hate. Put it up there. Proverbs 6:16 says, there are 6 things that the Lord hates. 7 that are an abomination to him. Haughty eyes, a lying tongue, hands that shed innocent blood. And that verse is important because it tells you that if you say to your brother Racha, you have committed murder. If you hate your own brother, you have committed murder. So that is not talking about people who are cold-blooded murderers only, even you. Let's go. A heart that devises wicked plans. That means they are there. These people that devise wicked plans are there. Listen, God created 7.8 billion people. Now there are 8 point something billion people right now on earth. Of course, more people that they've died and stuff like that in billions. So let's use the population that is there right now. Yet 3 billion are Christians. So you mean to say 5.2 billion people don't believe in their creator? And you wonder, how can they do that? How can all of them say this? There are millions of atheists. How can people just say there's no God if he's actually there? That's your stupid reasoning. How can 12 people lie? 12? If 3 billion Christians that believe in God, then 5.2 billion that don't believe in God. And you still ask the question, why would 12 people lie? Come on. Remove whatever is in your brain. Go to Hosea and see it. That because of the amount of hatred you had, or you hold, or you still have, your view now is blinkered. Did I have things that I was against TB Joshua on, or we didn't see eye to eye? Yeah. I believe they had a very bad relationship. I'm not saying he hated Cobus, Prophet Cobus, but I went to preach for Prophet Cobus in the thick of whatever back and forth that was peddled in the media, and I went to preach for Prophet Cobus. And Prophet TB Joshua called me when I was there, asking what is happening. I thought this was a video from way back, or was a video from now? I said, yeah, it's a video from now. So I didn't have a relationship in the sense of we were close with this man. That no. But we would talk here and there. Are you getting this? There was no comparing of notes, you know. But he was a senior prophet, and he proved it. Am I against the 12 witnesses? I wasn't there, and you were not there. A heart that devises wicked plans, feet that make haste to run to evil. A false witness who breathes out lies. Do you understand that lies are coming up over and over? And one who sows discord among the brothers. What these documentaries are doing are to sow discord among Christians. Then we hate each other. This one hates this one. This one thinks it's the time to rise, so I oppose this one. This one is opposing this one. This one is opposing. Someone is happy that you see Christianity is being cleaned. Are you joking? This is why Islam is taking over. Because they stand together. They can oppose each other behind the scenes. But when they come to the public, they're not opposing each other. And you see what Christians are doing? They say, you know, I'm allowed to attack as long as I know he's not a Christian. So what the devil has done is to take the scriptures and say, yes, but this one is not a Christian, so you can attack. Wake up, people. The Western world, the Islamic world, they are coming with their vehicles to destroy every man of God. That's what the Lord told me. To destroy every man of God, to malign him, to say a lot against them. And as long as you hold them to a certain high standard where you think they should not commit any crime and they're not faulty, you will be gullible. And in that gullibility, you have to get to a point where you say, I no longer believe in him because I've seen that he has got sins. Were you thinking he was Junior Jesus or Assistant God? Listen to me. It's high time where you know what is behind the scenes. Behind the scenes, the devil knows Africa is the one that is holding all the principles of the biblical context, where they say there is no homosexuality, there is no lesbianism. African bishops have argued with the Pope. The Pope said we can marry gays. The African bishop said no. Even Roman Catholics are refusing. So the devil knows it. So what do you think he wants to bring? He will bring down everyone standing against this globalist mandate that they have, that agenda to destroy this and build a platform that accepts this moral decadence. They will come for every man of God of power. And when they are finished and done, guess what they will do? They will come for you. The ones that are thinking, oh, my prophecy has been fulfilled. What prophecy? According to Jeremiah, you prophesy out of your own desires, your imaginations. And what prophecy after you have already met the person that is featuring in the documentary? There's no prophecy. But that doesn't make you a false prophet. That doesn't make you that you were never told what you were saying. You were told. Because there was this apostle who prophesied that there's going to be dark in January. Yes, you're giving him a hard time that he saw this prophecy before. But listen to this. I also prophesied that it's going to be like that. Right? My brother here in this country also prophesied about it. So you have got all these prophets prophesying one thing. But the reason behind it, I detailed it. that it will be because of ministers and other Christians. They will be paid to destroy other pastors. So the exposures you are seeing are peddled by the devil. It's not God. Check the directors. You see white names. White names. Check the directors on Islamic names and white names. Black people, maybe 1%, if ever they are there, 1%. And they are exposing who? Africans. My question is, what about the atrocities that were done in Africa by the royal family? From the beginning, why can't BBC fight them? When are they going to produce a video like that? Where is the documentary of Prince Charles? Where is the documentary of Andrew with the Epstein Island? Where is their documentary? Where is their documentary about their own heroes as they malign them? Why didn't they come to Africa here and take our old ladies and ask them what happened when they colonized Africa? How they suffered, how our parents and our grandparents died. Why is there no documentary for it? But there is a document and a documentary for a man of God. Wake up. It's now a wake-up call. This is going to remain rampant as long as we are hoodwinked by the color of our enemy. That if they speak, it will happen. Listen to me. This is a time. Defend every man of God. Defend every woman of God. And above all, defend each other as Christians. Even in your workspaces, defend a Christian. Galatians 6 verse number 10. It says, so then, as we have an opportunity, let us do good to everyone. Now, so that means everyone is covered. But it says, especially to those who are of the Christian faith. So the Bible says there should be a difference. You can do good out there, but when it comes to a Christian, go an extra mile. This is what Muslims have handled well. Christians are not handling well. Any man, he's not a man of God. He's not a man of God. We have already seen it. So what is the investigation? I'm shocked. What is the investigation? That they investigated and 12 people have come out and said something against someone. And they're just sitting there talking. This is your investigation. And you say, we should not watch TV. We were slaves because you said we should not watch TV. Brother Branham didn't watch TV. Ben Hinn has just said now that he has limited his TV time. I limited my TV time. So Ben Hinn is of the devil. Brother Branham was of the devil. I had, good information, good ground that Oral Roberts also disdained from watching TV, that they are devils, that when somebody rings a bell and his disciples run to him, it's demonic. I still say my mandate is to defend a man of God, but I also look between the lines. Just a few days ago, last week to be exact, I had a young man walk into my office, gave me audios. Listen to this. Audios of the people actually speaking, 2 of them. So I don't know the other 10. So the other 10 might be telling the truth. That's up to them. I'm talking about these 2 are literally saying it, that they will do it for money. That is way before this thing came out. Years before this. They were even calling the young men, saying, find us this one, find us this one. With videos, I've been shown even photos, naked photos of the same people who are crying on video, crying. Now, you can do what you want with the information I'm giving you. I've been sent by God to give you this information. And if it was because I was shown something and I came out and said this, no, I've been saying this all along. Even when people were opposing TB Joshua, I came up and said, you're wrong. Whatever his mistakes were his mistakes. If he did something to one of these witnesses, listen, let the law take its course. Oh, you might say, oh, can't do that because he's dead. No, you can do that. The church is still there. It's an organization. It's still there. But for Christians to go with the attacker because you hate a man or you doubt, the best thing, if you don't know nothing and you are not there, shush.